gonna smile the whole video because videos make you smile. This is a video about the Arturia MINIFUSE 1. I like the principle KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Or is it keep it stupid, simple? Keep it stupid, simple. I think competition is good and necessary in the world. The more options and variety of choices, the better. Even when it comes to guitar recording gear. So how you doing? So Arturia reached out to me earlier this year and asked if I was interested in checking out one of their products. And I said, who? I just never heard of them. Here's so you know exactly who they are. Arturia is a French electronics company founded in 1999 and based in Grenoble, France. The company designs and manufactures audio interfaces and electronic musical instruments, including software synthesizers, drum machines, analog synthesizers, digital synthesizers, MIDI controllers, sequencers, and mobile apps. That's straight from the wiki's mouth. Can't get that wrong. Wiki's never wrong. So that's a summary of Arturia. That's who they are. That's what they're known for. Wasn't on my radar, but now they are. So that's who they are. And I said, okay, cool, let's check out an interface. That's probably the best thing I can check out. So years ago, my first piece of recording gear was a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 first gen, and I got that at Sweetwater. So I thought, let's see what other companies are doing. So this is the Arturia MINIFUSE 1. It's the simplest interface they have in their lineup. One XLR input. And I was thinking, what would I want to have with me on a road trip that would provide the simplest recording option for guitar? And I have my computer with me, like a laptop or something. I want to capture guitar. I've got a simple interface. I want to record guitar. And I have an amp and a guitar. And I'm human. And I don't want to carry around something huge. So it's small form factor. So that's my use case. But maybe you're a singer or a content creator. It could be used for that as well. Plug in a microphone for singing, for creating content. How do they know content creators are content? Arturia also makes the MINIFUSE 2 and 4, and if you can guess what that number means, let me know in the comments. Okay, let's talk specs. Okay, what do you get with the MINIFUSE 1? Let's take a look at the front panel. Bring it up here. I mentioned this. You get one XLR 1/4 inch combo. It's a mic line with phantom power, so you can plug in a guitar cable or an XLR cable. And you can select instrument option with the little guitar button there. So when you press that button, if it's not a guitar, the room will explode. Phantom power button, click it, turns red, you know it's on. You've got your monitor knob that controls the volume. You've got direct monitor option, headphone line in, and it's got one stereo virtual loopback channel for capturing computer audio. So you can capture everything you're doing through your computer in a virtual interface. Turn it around, very simple. Two 1/4 inch TRS cables, so I'm going out to Mackie monitors. It's got one type A USB. You can plug in a drive or whatever you want. It's USB A. And then USB-C, you plug that into your computer. For me, I'm plugging into a Mac Studio. That's it. It's that simple. Okay, let's get it set up. I mentioned I'm using a Mac OS. I'm in a Mac Studio. It also supports Windows. I think what doesn't What doesn't support Mac OS and Windows these days? So you create an account, you install MINIFUSE Control Center. That's the software that lets you control the interface. So the stuff you can do through the hardware, you can also do through the software. And they bundle in Ableton Live Lite. And I won't be installing that, but I just want to mention that. They also give you Analog Lab Intro, Classic and Modern Synthesizer and Keyboard sounds, right? And then they give you some Arturia FX, a world-class preamp, a plate reverb, tape echo, and chorus effects. Analog Lab is a standalone package. The plugins are not standalone, so if you don't have something like Logic Pro, which I'm using, you'll need to install the Ableton Live Lite and use those plugins. So testing samples, I didn't mention it yet, but I'm actually plugged in directly right now. This is a Shure SM7B microphone, plugged in, phantom power is on. I've also got this thing here. It looks like dynamite. It's an imitation one, so it's boosting the signal a little bit. And so you've been hearing it the whole time. Surprise, shocker. You've heard the audio, what it's capturing. Hopefully it sounds good. Let's also plug in a guitar directly. Like I'll take one of my guitars, plug it in, and capture a little bit of guitar, and then see what we can do. So there you go. So I think the biggest question I had after playing around with this little MINIFUSE 1 was why? Why would you get this over everything else that's out there? And I think the best answer I could think of, well, it depends on your musical needs, first of all. But the best answer that I could think of in my brain, it's a pretty good entry point into the Arturia ecosystem, if you want to call it that. They're a world of stuff, right? You can get a feel for their software, get some samples, some trial stuff, and then maybe you're into the stuff that things and like stuff and things. I can't say any more than that. Yeah, so maybe this will get you. I don't even know what I'm saying. Maybe it's what you need. That's all I can say. So let's talk about my thoughts, what I like, and anything I don't. So talk about pros. Build quality, excellent, no complaints. Knobs feel good. They got like a rubber feel. Front panel, straightforward, very simple. I don't think it's confusing. Direct monitor, people might not know what that is. That's so you can hear the sound coming back at the same time while you're recording. Small size, it's probably the smallest form factor there might be out there. Runs off USB power, so you don't need an external power source. And the price is right in line with all the competition out there. The other one I can think of is this Scarlett. Is it called the Scarlett Solo, I think? If there's any cons, it's only got the one input. But I mean, it's in the name. So if you're shocked by that, then maybe read some things before you look at stuff. But if you need more than one, and you're looking at the MINIFUSE 2 or the 4, whatever. Again, thanks to Arturia for sending this out. I hope to check out more of their stuff in the future. I'll have affiliate links in the description if you want to pick one up or any other musical gear. It's always appreciated, helps support the channel. Also, check out my Patreon page if you're interested in supporting what I do here, my crazy world, Landon Bailey stuff I do. You'll get exclusive behind the scenes stuff, videos and content you won't see anywhere else. And before I go, maybe you're new here, so don't forget to subscribe. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button like 3 times. Then you know for sure it worked. Okay, that's it. Play guitar and have fun. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.